Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Veronique, and on this channel, we treat our hair like it's an art project. This is my latest art project. I use several shades of green to create this look. Stay tuned if you want to see how I created this custom color hair blend. These are the 9 colors that I use for this custom colored blend. Starting from left to right, we have this straw green. Next, we have this lime green. I use this color in my turquoise hair look, so don't forget to check that out. Next, I have this neon green. Then I added this dark olive green for depth. This shade is a deep emerald green. Next, I have this olive green shade. This is the color that inspired this entire look. All the colors I use will center this color. Next, to balance it out and make it more wearable, I added 3 shades of blonde. This is the straw blonde, the golden blonde, and finally the bleach blonde. These 3 blends are the main colors I use for this custom color look. The first blend is olive green, straw blonde, and straw green. The blend in the middle is the neon green, olive green, and straw green. And the last blend to the right consists of dark olive, golden blonde, and olive green. Tell me what you think about how they turned out. This is the olive green, straw blonde, and straw green mix. Look how lovely that is. And here is the neon green, olive green, and straw green. And here is the dark olive, the golden blonde, and the olive green. So here are the 7 custom color blends that I created using the 9 colors shown to you at the beginning of this video. The colors kind of transition from very pale in color to super vibrant, and eventually they get a little dark with that deep olive that I'm going to place at the top to blend in more with my hair. So let's go ahead and get this hair braided, shall we? So what I'm going for with this color is something that's an olive green, woodland fairy, not too bright, not too dark kind of green. I'm so excited for this color. Anyways, wish me luck. So this is the completed look that I created using the colors shown to you at the beginning of this video. Me personally, I think the look was a success in the sense that it does look good, but there is some things I felt like could have been done better in regards to the overall creation of this color. I'm really not a fan of all the light greens that I put in there. If I could go back in time, I would delete them. And quite frankly, I did delete them. A great deal of how I first made this was edited out. I went back to my hairdresser and I told her, girl, we put too much green in the green. Oh my God. Like the green was shouting, okay? The green was shouting, and I really needed to bring it down a couple notches. You don't have to be so loud. You don't have to yell. We can hear you, girl. We can hear you. We can see you. We can feel you. We can smell you. It's not that deep. So, long story short, I had her remove any braid that had lime green in it. Took that smooth out. Took those colors smooth out, because absolutely not. And then at the bottom there was like a really light green going on. Maybe I'll put the image of it in the corner, but it was really light at the bottom, and I was like, oh my God, the color I was going for was olive green. This is not the color I wanted. So I had her edit them out, and I really just put a olive green mixed with a bleach blonde at the bottom. That's pretty much what I did, because essentially I wanted the overall color to be olive green, and it just didn't end up working that way. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, as long as the outcome's income. this color is super pretty. I would do this color again, I would. However, I would stick to the olive greens. I would stick to the dark olive, the regular olive, and then all the blondes. I might add a smidge of the straw green in there, but that's it. That's it. The minute I started adding the green, like the bright greens, I lost the integrity of the color that I was going for. And it's super unfortunate because I did this color for my birthday, and I did this color in hopes that I would have something that is appropriate for the autumn season because I am an autumn baby. And then someone told me that I look like Jamaica, and I wanted to cry. I wanted to give grounded, sexy, sophisticated. Not, oh my gosh, let's go plain in the sandbox. You know what I mean? Anyways, sorry for that huge rant. You let me know what it's giving. What is it giving? You know, let me know what it's giving. I think it's giving... Girl, it's giving green. It's giving evergreen forest, and I really wanted it to give... I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it, and I will be revisiting this look. I will be doing this look all over again. Will I film it? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'll put it in a short. But this look must be recreated because I feel like I just missed the mark. The mark that was in my head, I missed the mark, and I didn't, you know, I couldn't have my hairdresser take out every single braid and redo it. Could I do that? No, that's rude. That's rude. And her craftsmanship is what is keeping this look together as far as I'm concerned. And I'm grateful for that, okay? Okay. I love the way the colors layer on each other and kind of just melt seamlessly. In particular, I really like when I blend the olive green and the golden yellow together. Those colors really help to give the color more of a golden glow, which kind of makes this color very appropriate for the summer. If you ladies have any suggestions as to what I should call this look, oh my gosh, please let me know because I would like to know. And the one that has the most likes, sorry, will get to change the name of the video. So, so the name of the color will be named after you, essentially. That's really super cute and super fun. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, this color contains, like I said, 2 different shades of olive greens, which were the primary colors for this look, mixed with a very light blonde, a very honey warm blonde, and a bleach blonde. So because of these blondes meshed in, this color would be very, very lovely for those of you who have warmer skin tones, warmer undertones, and most definitely more for the summer season. If I had really maintained the olive green color, I would say it's for the fall and the autumn season, which is why I went olive green to begin with. Oh my gosh, so I could be in tune with nature and kind of, you know, bring out the olive greens. And it just didn't quite pan out the way that I wanted it to, but that's okay. You live and you learn. Everything really is kind of trial and error when it comes to the braids because you really don't know how the color is going to translate until you get it braided, honestly. Like, that's really all I can tell you. A little close-up on the braids, and you can see the dimension, girl. Yeah, my nails are green because I'm super extra, and I like to go all out my, you know, and yeah, I had so much fun with this color. I think this color is something that I would carry forward with me into my older years. Like, I could see myself still rocking this color at the age of 40. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Do you ladies love it? So now I'm going to go ahead and show you ladies my hair layer by layer, so you can really see how the colors build upon each other At the base, it goes from a really washed out olive green, and as it gets closer to the crown of my head, it gets more deeper, more vibrant, more olive, more green. Today's inspirational quote for this video is, "Beauty is about being comfortable in your own skin. It's about knowing and accepting who you truly are." And this is by Ellen DeGeneres. I hope this helps. I hope this video inspired you ladies to jump outside your comfort zone, try something new, and live for you, live authentically to you. I just hope this channel inspires you to really step outside the construct that is beautiful and kind of explore what you can do with your creativity if you weren't limited to a box. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.